Star Trek Legacy. Liam Shaw's return as emergency engineering hologram revealed. The Star Trek universe is no stranger to surprises, but fans of Star Trek Legacy are in for a shocker. Recently, official sources have revealed that Liam Shaw, the young, brilliant, and occasionally reckless engineer from Star Trek Picard, is returning in a surprising new form as an emergency engineering hologram. This twist has sent ripples through the fandom, sparking speculation, excitement, and a few skeptical eyebrow raises. But the implications of this development are far more profound than a mere nostalgia cameo. It could redefine how Starfleet handles crisis situations and reshape the very role of holographic technology in the 25th century. Liam Shaw, portrayed with quiet intensity and a subtle charisma, quickly became a fan favorite in Picard for his unconventional approach to engineering, his innate curiosity, and his tendency to break rules, sometimes with spectacularly disastrous results. While his journey initially seemed to position him as a rising Starfleet officer with a promising career, his arc also hinted at vulnerability, a sense that he might never find his place within Starfleet's rigid hierarchy. That fragility makes his return as a hologram particularly poignant. Unlike his physical self, the holographic Liam exists beyond the limitations of mortality, rank, or bureaucratic friction. He is now, quite literally, a manifestation of Starfleet's engineering expertise, ready to deploy wherever he is most needed. The revelation came during the sneak peek of the upcoming Star Trek Legacy season, where viewers glimpsed the first operational tests of Starfleet's emergency engineering hologram system. In a tense scene aboard the Starship Challenger, critical systems were failing following an unexpected plasma surge in the warp core. The captain, unable to wait for the physical engineering team to arrive, activated the holographic protocol. In a shimmer of light and the familiar cadence of a voice fans recognized immediately, Liam Shaw appeared, his holographic form moving through the engineering bay with the same instinctive confidence he exhibited in Picard. The scene was brief, but it was enough to convey both his technical prowess and his enduring charm. What makes this incarnation of Liam so fascinating is the fusion of narrative and technology. Emergency holograms are not new to Star Trek lore. The emergency medical hologram, EMH of Voyager, has been a fan favorite for decades. But using a fully realized character like Liam Shaw adds a new dimension. It's not just a program. It's an extension of a person who has already lived, learned, and grown. Unlike a generic holographic assistant, Liam's hologram carries with it personality, improvisational skill, and the capacity for judgment calls. This raises intriguing questions about autonomy. Does Starfleet now have the ability to preserve its most talented officers as functional holograms? And if so, how does that affect the ethics of duty, consent, and the human experience? Fans are already speculating on the narrative possibilities. For one, having Liam Shaw as a deployable hologram allows Legacy to explore crises in previously impossible ways. Ships can now face near-catastrophic engineering failures without risking crew lives, while the hologram can intervene in scenarios too dangerous for physical personnel. Moreover, the show could examine the psychological consequences for the crew interacting with a familiar face in a digital form. Does Liam's hologram feel confined, knowing he cannot fully participate in the physical world? Will his human instincts clash with the programming limitations imposed by Starfleet safety protocols? These questions add layers of philosophical depth that Star Trek has historically excelled at exploring. The choice to bring back Liam in holographic form also signals a shift in Star Trek's approach to legacy characters. Instead of relying solely on cameos or flashbacks, the series is integrating characters in ways that directly impact the story. This ensures that returning favorites serve the narrative in a meaningful, plot-driven way, rather than being fan service nods. It's a delicate balance, but Legacy seems poised to execute it with nuance. Holographic Liam is not just a callback. He is a functional character whose presence can change the course of events. Another layer of intrigue lies in how this development ties into Starfleet's ongoing technological evolution. Emergency holograms suggest a new phase of preparedness, one where Starfleet anticipates worst-case scenarios and embeds its expertise into instantly deployable avatars. The implications extend beyond engineering. Could we see emergency medical officers, tactical officers, or even diplomatic holograms in the future? Liam's hologram may be the first,